Life is so short. Not everyone's gonna like you. Why am I gonna stop my life because some other person didn't like it?
1, 2, 3, funk it.
My darling, I love you, 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 I love you.
Hi honeys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Anastasia, also known as your fave social media girl. Before we get started, please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. I will love you forever. I mean, I'll always will love you forever, but you know what I mean. And of course, don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you know every single time that I post, which is on Fridays. Okay, honeys, we have our lemon water. Of course, I actually thought that if I ever lost my notebook, I'm pretty sure my world will end. We are here because we want to stop caring about other people's opinions. Honeys, I feel you because I feel like this is something I have dealt with my entire life. Oh God, if I could tell you every single time that I cared about someone's opinion and I got $1 for that, I'd probably be a millionaire at this point. Money. I think caring about other people's opinions is something we're always going to go through for the rest of our lives. I go through phases where I like care and then I don't care and then I care again and then I don't care. Obviously, a lot of you who watch my YouTube channel know that I'm an actor. I am in an industry where my entire, I guess, like career is solely based on other people's opinions. How I look, whether I'm a good actor, whether I'm talented, for example, YouTube as well. I also have to listen to what you honeys have to say. So if you unlike my video or give me a comment where it wasn't my favorite video or this or that, I obviously take this into consideration and I have to take a look at, okay, well, why wasn't that video good? I think the number one thing that you have to remember is that there's a huge difference between judgments and constructive opinions, constructive criticism. Someone judging you, it's most of the time it's unasked and it's negative and they're trying to like jab at you. When someone's trying to give you constructive criticism and a constructive opinion, most of the time it's coming from a place of love, it's coming from a place of positivity, even though the note may be negative, but it's still coming from a place of I want to help you, I want to better you, I want to better your craft, I want to better as a person. They're not trying to attack you and they're not trying to hurt you. That is something that I had to really learn of how to differentiate. How to split that apart. I'm gonna help you honeys because I think this is very important. I think we live in a world where we are constantly judged and we're constantly based on opinions. We are in social media where there's a lot of mean people behind the screen wanting to write nasty things, and it's really tough not to get caught up in it. And so your honey, she's gonna tell you how she did that. I think the first thing that you have to realize is you have to stop asking for other people's opinions and approval. If you watch a lot of my videos, I talk a lot about how I went through 4 years of theater school. They were really tough years. And I think that school has essentially almost programmed me to really care about what every single person says about me and to me. And it was so draining mentally. When I finished theater school, all I did was anything that I wanted to do in my life, all I did was ask for people's approval. There's a difference between asking, let's say, your mom and your sister and your family, being like, hey, I want to start a YouTube channel. You know, what do you think? Help me out. That's asking for advice. Like, that's healthy, that's normal, that's positive. But there's a difference between when you're gonna go to 20 other people that you kind of barely know, and quite frankly, I don't even think you really care about their opinion, but you just want to get the validation and approval. That's not necessarily helping you. Before I started my YouTube channel, I actually wanted to do a YouTube channel kind of for a while, and I kind of dabbled it with it in my brain. I remember that before starting it, I would literally ask every single person whether I should do it or not. We're talking even like random people on Instagram that like maybe I casually have a conversation with here and there. I don't even know this person's last name. Like, why am I asking this person whether I should do a YouTube channel or not? Just start the freaking YouTube channel. What are you waiting for? You don't need every single's opinion and approval. You know you can do this if you want to do it. You know, buy that car, start a YouTube channel, whatever, become a lawyer. Go for it. Number 2, you have to stop depending on social media and on all the comments that you would get on social media. This one was a tough one for me. I learned it the hard way because our entire world depends on social media. I am pretty sure that if we took away the social media platforms from our human beings, I think we would go extinct. Because I really truly think that people are very dependable on it and nobody knows how to work without it. I'm literally making a video right now on YouTube. If you took that away, I'd kind of be sitting here being like, what else do I do with my time? When I started doing my Instagram and I started doing my body positivity, I actually had one person say something really mean to me, and yeah, it affected me. It really did, because I remember getting this negative comment and my brain was like, oh my God, why would they say that about me? This is so mean. I don't even know where this person's located. And quite frankly, I don't even know their name. It was just so unhealthy. It was so unhealthy. People who are behind the screen will have a lot of guts. Why? Because they're behind the screen. Boundaries is so important when it comes to like not really giving into social media and all the comments that come in there, because comments will always come in, honeys. Like, people are always going to say something about you and anything you do, but there's nothing I can do about it. I could just say, okay, thank you so much for your opinion. Honeys, remember that people that judge you and that have negative opinions about you, they are doing this because they are unhappy about themselves. People who have a hard time with accepting other people and loving other people and judging other people, it's because they have so much judgment on themselves. They have to, like, it's like word vomit. They have to get it out of themselves onto other people. I have a few judgy family members. I don't know if they watch this YouTube channel, but it's just like some people are not supportive and they're not going to be supportive. And it hurt me at first, but there's nothing I can do about it. Like, okay, you don't like it, but I'm not doing this for you. Who am I doing this for? For me. I love my YouTube. It fulfills me so much. I get excited when I get to sit down, grab my coffee, like write out what I'm going to be doing for my next video, watching my subscribers slowly grow and building a community of honeys. Like, it makes me happy. People are always going to judge what I do. People judge my body positivity. I know there's definitely people on my Instagram that unfollowed me because they started talking about being a mid-sized queen and being body positive. Okay. What, am I gonna stop doing everything because somebody else doesn't like it? No! Are you kidding me? No! Why would I stop? Why am I gonna stop my life because some other person didn't like it? There's a lot of things that other people do in their life and I'm not a fan of it. But am I sitting there and judging them for doing it? No, not at all. I could care less. It's your life. Do whatever you want with it. So you have to start living your life to your fullest potential. If there's one thing that COVID made me realize, I mean, it made me realize a lot of stuff, but one of the biggest things for me was life is so short. Anything can happen at any moment. You need to start living to your full potential. Start doing things that you want to do. Like, start doing things that make you happy. You want to start that YouTube channel? Like, honestly, what are you waiting for? Like, truly, what are you waiting for? I hear a lot of people when I started my YouTube channel message me and they're like, wow, like, this is so amazing. Like, I wish I had the courage. You have the courage. I remember before I started my YouTube channel, I was obsessed with what people were going to think about it. Before I even started my YouTube channel, I was already sitting there and thinking, oh, what are people going to think? Like, are they going to judge me, this and that? Well, then I'm not going to get very far in my life. If anything I do, I'm going to be constantly obsessed with what other people are going to judge me about. Raise your hand if you are a people pleaser. Oh, there's a lot of hands up here. There's no hands, it's just me in my apartment. Stop being a people pleaser. You just gotta stop doing that because it's just not healthy. It's not healthy. Again, fine line between trying to help somebody who's really in desperate need of your help and literally just like crawling behind people and trying to do everything for them. I used to be that person who would crawl and it was awful and I hated it. I think our society takes the word selfish and made it into something really negative. Yes, I think there are people who can be very negatively selfish. Totally agree with that. But you need to put yourself first. When you start being a people pleaser and you start saying no and you start saying yes to yourself, you are being selfish in a very positive way for yourself. I'm still working on this one. It's really, really tough because I always want to make everyone happy. Like, I always want to put everyone else first. I always want to make everyone else around me have a good time, have a better time before me. I love hosting parties, for example. I have a tendency that when I host parties, we're talking pre-COVID, obviously, don't come at me. Pre-COVID times, when I would host parties, people always say this, like, Anna, like, calm down, it's okay. Like, everyone's having a good time. Like, can you enjoy a drink? Go have a glass of wine, like, chill, like, everything's fine. I was so obsessed with having everyone else have a good time and be happy that at the end of the night, I'm like, wait, if the party's already over, I haven't even had a chance to, like, have a glass of wine and chill and hang out. You want to cut off people who make you be the people pleaser because they're just so draining. I cannot even explain how draining they are. Be selfish in a positive way. Put yourself first, say yes to you and stop saying yes to other people because quite frankly, those people are called leech energies, as me and my life coach like to call them, because they like to leech onto you and suck on your blood and really take all the positive energy out of you. You want to start thinking highly about yourself because you are going to uplift your like vibrational field. You are going to make yourself in like a positive bubble, and you want to be in a positive bubble. I've been in a negative bubble for like probably 5 years, and it was very tough. All I did was be stuck in this like ball of negativity, and it was very, very difficult for me to even see through it. It was like a dark cloud. You need to trying to take it day by day and being in a positive like area. Disengage from people who don't fulfill you. Disengage from boyfriends and girlfriends that are not good to you. Disengage from friends who are not good to you. That was like my biggest helper in when it came to starting thinking highly of myself. In theater school, I tried to hang out with really the wrong kinds of people because I was so desperate to have friends, and I was hanging out with people who literally could care less about me. They would hang out with me at theater school because they had nothing else to do, but then when there were parties, they would never tell me about it, and I would just be like on the sidelines hearing about it through a Facebook post. I dated someone who was not good for me, like very, very not good for me, and it made me feel like more crap about myself. You want to get out of that. You don't want to be in like some sort of very negative space with these negative people because they're feeding the negativity. Stop thinking that the world is out to get you. The world is not out to get you. Nobody's trying to punish you. Nobody's trying to hurt you. Nobody's trying to, give you a timeout because maybe you did something kind of bad in your past. I talk about this in my manifestation video. I'm gonna link it up in like the little card thing on top of here if you want to check it out. I talk a lot about like the universe and the laws of attraction and whatnot. And the universe never punishes you. It's not a thing. Like I don't know whoever came up with that. Some person, again, maybe behind the screen was like, we're only gonna punish you. Like, no. There's a reason why things happen to you, and there's a lesson to be learned in everything that happens. I truly believe this. When you think that the world is out to get you, it's because you are negatively thinking about yourself, so you're always in like a very negative state. So obviously you're gonna attract negative things, and when those negative things come to you, yeah, most likely you're gonna sit there and be like, oh, I'm being punished, like the world hates me, like the world hates me so much. The world doesn't hate you. I think the world's just giving you things that you're asking for, because technically, subconsciously, you are asking for all these negative things because you're constantly thinking about them. This brings me to my last point, which is not everyone's gonna like you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Let me say that again. Not everyone is going to like you. This one I started realizing actually when I started doing my social media and my YouTube, because I had people reach out and be like, oh, like I love what you post, but like it doesn't really, like I'm a male and it doesn't really connect with me. I wish I can connect my Instagram to every single person that exists in this world, but that is just humanly impossible. I would sometimes have a really hard time where I'm like trying to think of like, oh, what content do I want to put out next? And I get so wrapped up of trying to please everyone. Again, being a people pleaser. But at the end of the day, not everyone's gonna like you. Like not everyone's going to believe in what you're saying, and not everyone's gonna enjoy it. For example, I put out my birthday bash video, and it was interesting. Out of all my videos that I've had, that one actually had the most dislikes. Why? I don't know. I honestly have no idea why my birthday bash got the most dislikes. Like I thought maybe more of like my videos about manifestation and acting would get more of a dislike, because not a lot of people are gonna agree with it, and not a lot of people are gonna want to hear what I have to say. Just remember, not everyone's gonna like you, and that's okay. As long as you have a circle of people that truly, truly love you for who you are, and they truly respect you for being you and support you in everything that you do and do not judge you, then that's fine. Literally, that is all you need. You need quality people in your life. It's not about the quantity, it's about the quality. Honeys, thank you so much for watching. I hope this video helped you, and I hope it will be able to kind of help you start your journey about not caring what other people are gonna think, because, well, it's just not important. That kind of judgment, we don't need that kind of stuff. Fulfill your life with happiness, no judgments, and great people. Please, please, please don't forget to subscribe. And of course, follow me on Instagram at Anastasia_Piaro. I wonder if any of these steps will help you. So if they do, let me know down below. And if they don't, still let me down below, because I would love to talk to all of you. Stay tuned for the next video, and I'll see you all next Friday. Bye, honeys.